Okay, so somebody who asks this is probably like 15, but somebody asks, do you have celebrity or fictional character crushes? Well, most of mine are women because, as most of you know, I have a very, very strong preference to women. Most guys that actually exist, aside from my husband and my friend Chris, I don't even find attractive, just because I don't know. You know how most people make racial stereotypes, like the negative ones, and they'll say, "Oh, all people of this kind look the same." That's kind of how it is with me and guys. And I don't mean it's not personal to you guys. It's just that most guys look the same. Um, but occasionally I do find guys that I'm attracted to. Like my husband looks like an awesome Viking looking guy, and my friend Chris just looks like a younger version of Stephen Brand. So of course that's why I like him. No, I'm kidding, Chris. I love you because you're my friend. um, as far as like famous people who I don't count as real people because they're famous and have personal trainers and everything else that none of the rest of us have. Um, I really, really like Mila Jovovich. I really like Mila Kunis. I used to like Angelina Jolie before she started looking like a old crypt keeper looking scary anorexic thing. Let me think. Oh, I love Emmanuelle Vaughier. I think is how you pronounce her name. Uh, you might notice her as the really hot chick in that one Luke Goss movie where the alien broke up out of the earth, unearthed or something is what it's called. She was Jasmine in Secondhand Lions. Let's see who else do I like? I like so many people. I mean, it's not just limited to famous people. You just asked me specifically for famous people or fictional characters. I love Madame Red. I really like Integra Helsing. Um, the chick from Bleach that's a badass with the one arm. Even though I hate Bleach, I like that chick. Mostly because her boobs are huge. Uh, Lizzie and Gina, both from the Priest comics. Death from Sandman. Trying to think of musicians here. I think Grace Slick used to be pretty a really long time ago. Now I don't know what she looks like now, but she did a lot of drinking and stuff, so I can imagine that she probably looks her age. You guys, if you don't know who that is, you know the White Rabbit song by Jefferson Airplane. She was the singer. I believe that was her name anyway. I may be mistaken because I might be older than most of you, but I'm not that old. Let's see. Oh, I liked Julie Newmar, Catwoman, and I liked Eartha Kitt, Catwoman. They were both really hot. I think Halle Berry's hot. I think Rihanna's hot. Uh, Heather Locklear used to be really pretty. I know that she's had a lot of weird plastic surgery and stuff now, so not so much anymore. But back when she was in her 20s and 30s, she was really pretty. Um, we'll just say it's mostly Mila Jovovich and Mila Kunis though, because those are like two of my. Oh, and Emmanuelle Vaughier because those are like my top three right there. A very pretty. Oh, Iman, David Bowie's wife. She was in one of the Star Trek movies. Can't think of it at this point. She was a shapeshifter. I used to like Tyra Banks until I had to hear of her crazy. Still doesn't stop her from being pretty, but it makes me not want to approach her or try to hug her in any way because she might try to eat my face. Now as far as guys go, I don't like many fictional. I'm trying to think of like actors and fictional characters. Stephen Brand kind of looks like Father Anderson, so can we just do them as a package deal of fictional, of fake people, famous and fictional? Uh, so Stephen Brand and Father Anderson. I really like. Um, oh my God, who was I gonna say? What's the person's name? Oh, the Lord Darcia guy from Wolf's Race. See, a lot of the guys I like look like girls. Like Orochimaru to me is pretty, but he looks like a girl. So, trying to think of like more manly looking guys. It's like I just don't like that many of them. I love the Dixon brothers on The Walking Dead, both of those actors. It could possibly be because when I hugged Michael Rooker in person, it was like hugging a giant statue rock person, but that I think that's just something that even if you are a gay woman that you would be impressed with. Just people again. Oh, Henry Rollins, and again that's another one of those things where people who just look like they could bend steel beams, like the Hulk. Yeah, just something about that. I like that. Not saying that, and I don't like bodybuilders. It's just a select few people, like Henry Rollins, Michael Rooker. Like find those guys attractive for that reason. Robert Smith used to look like a very pretty goth girl. I am not sure if that's insulting or not. um, let's see. You guys have really stumped me with this one because I have to actually sit there and go out of my way and think of guys that I find even remotely attractive that are characters. Oh, Geralt from The Witcher, Yorveth from The Witcher. A few of the book characters' descriptions are awesome, but again, it's mostly the female characters that I like in the games and the books, like Triss Merigold, Sheila, Philippa, Saskia was beautiful. Cedric, the elf in the Witcher game, he was really pretty. You guys are even. Oh, I liked Letho because he was like just this giant guy. That's awesome. I'm sorry, I'm having to go by series. Oh, Ezio from Assassin's Creed was really pretty. My character in Skyrim is a guy, and he is very pretty. He's a dark elf. More to the blue side. He's like almost. He's the bluest you can make a dark elf, I believe. He's missing an eye and has long white hair. So he's pretty much a drow that's pissed off all the time, and he's like huge, buff, and awesome. And right now he's wearing the best armor in the game, and I have nothing else to do in it. Let's see who else. I guess everybody thinks Johnny Depp is pretty to a degree. I just feel like he's overused and stuff now. But again, there's an example of somebody else who kind of looks like a girl. Oh, Jared Leto, is that his name? I don't know. The guy who was in Lord of War, I think was the movie. See, you got me when I can't think of things unless I can see them. He was also in Fight Club, but normally he looked awful in that movie. But normally he's like a pretty boy type person. Um, seriously, this has taken 8 minutes of me to try to think of people that are not women. I still think Dolly Parton is pretty, by the way. I know she's had a lot of plastic surgery, but I've always thought she was pretty. Sorry. Oh, I'm thinking, I swear. Oh, the girl who plays the wife or the lady who becomes the wife in The Mummy. I don't know that actress's name. I think Kate Blanchett is pretty too. Patrick Stewart's voice, does that count? I don't think it counts, but we'll pretend it does. Yeah, I really do have a hard time thinking. Oh, Luke Goss in freaky monster makeup. That's not an insult to Luke. It's just that he looks better with a bunch of stuff and hair. But I can understand if you just physically cannot grow hair because your body says, fuck you, you're gonna be bald. Which I think might be his case. Either way, he has actually really, really cool features. They're very striking, and I can see that my hoodie thing is. There we go. He has a lot of angular features. A lot of people actually, when I'm in the Nuada makeup, say that I have similar features. So he has a very attractive face. I just think he looks strange bald, if that makes sense. Even though I know he looks like that normally, it's just odd. Oh, jeez. Let me think. Who else? Okay, well, I don't have a crush on my Papa Doug because that's like my father figure. But he is a very attractive person, and he does not look his age. So there's an attractive person. It's a guy. My brother type person. He's not really my brother, but he should be. Johnny Francis Wolf. He's actually very, very good looking for his age. You guys have seriously. You knew you were gonna stump me pulling this. You guys are awful. But I love you. But you're awful. I mean, like, if you just take a look at my husband and see guys that look like that, all of those probably look somewhat attractive to me. uh, I know that sounds so terrible, but really, I actually thought that I was gay before I met him, and I fell in love with his personality first. I thought he was pretty good looking too, but at the time it was just like, oh, he's an attractive guy. But then I got to know him, and he was just so awesome, and he was into all the stuff I was into, and he loves Tolkien, and I love Tolkien, I actually met him in a Yahoo users chat room, Goth Chat 1, by the way. But yeah, that was how I came about meeting him, was that I already thought he was good looking, but I wasn't really interested in men, but I fell in love with his personality, as we got to know each other. And we were just friends originally. When I first came up here, we were just friends, but that did not last very long because we realized that we liked the way we looked more than just friends, and liked other things about each other way more than just friends too. So yeah, you guys are assholes because you asked me a question that you knew I'm sitting here thinking about everybody's boobs and stuff, while I'm actually trying to swear to God that I do find some guys attractive. I'm just trying to think of them. There's not many, but it's personal preference. It's not that they're unattractive. It's personal preference. It's just hard for me to find guys attractive. So, let's not go into saying that I'm sexist or anything, because I am not. I do think that some men are very attractive, even if I'm not interested in them. I'm just trying to think. You guys have made this so difficult. I swear there's more than that. I swear I'm like grasping at straws trying to think of them though. I don't think I have a single ugly friend, if that helps. Like, almost all my friends are attractive people, both male and female. So, I mean, that has to count for something, right? Uh, doesn't mean that I like my friends in that way because I'm not disrespectful like that, and not only that, I'm also married and taken. It just means that I am one of those people who can appreciate hot regardless of gender too, at the same time. A lot of creepy comic book character guys, I guess, are attractive, like Ivan Isaac's Morpheus. I'm not biased. I swear. I'm not just saying people I cosplay. I'm not grasping at straws, guys. You should believe me because I'm totally not lying to you or anything. Uh, oh, Ian Nottingham from Witchblade is a very handsome man. There you go. There's another one. But the chick from the original Starter series was prettier than him. So I mean, I guess I trapped myself there. Yeah, that's another one of my chick crushes is Sarah in the Witchblade gear. Oh, Lady Death, Purgatory. Um, you know what? I'll go ahead and say Evil Ernie just because he's awesome. Not even attractive because he's like this zombie thing. He's so cool. Oh, you guys are such jerks. I got a 15-minute video of probably figuring out like 10 male people's persons, whatever is the correct term. I'm just gonna cut it off there because I will be honest with you guys. I am just grasping at straws. I can't think of anybody, and it's personal. It's personal taste. It has nothing to do with people being attractive or unattractive. It just has to do with personal taste and me not having much of a um. I just don't go. I I don't know. It's like people will show me this guy and be like, this guy is so hot, and I was like, oh, he looks like a guy. Cool. Um, if I had to say I have a type of guy, it would be I really like white guys, old white guys, not young white guys. Young white guys suck. But white guys that are over 40 that have really pretty blue eyes and stuff. I like that. Um, and I'm not just saying that because my husband has those features. I'm just really glad he has the features that I like, where he's got the really pretty blue eyes and he's got the dark blonde hair and stuff. But yeah, you guys so trapped me. You knew I was gonna sit here and just like list off a bunch of women. You suck and I love you. Yep. You all suck and I love you. Wow.